Coach, great way to finish off a great weekend.
Really was. Thought the guys came out and played well today. Hung in there on the mound. It's a tough day to pitch and limited the damage. You know, there in the first inning, I think Dusek got him a double play ball. It was a big pitch. And maybe got one more in there. They had some base runners, and he made a few pitches. With what he had today, he did a good job competing, and then Dom did a really good job coming in and got himself in a couple of jams and made some pitches also. And then we had a big inning there in the sixth.
You got back-to-back Big 12 sweeps. How important is that to take on this last road series?
Well, I think it puts us in a pretty good position. These guys been really good, though, again, about just playing each game and not worrying about sweeping or series, just playing each day and taking it that way, and we'll continue to do that.
And on that, Coach, just how much fun is it to watch these guys, the style of play that they have? I mean, pitching, for the most part, is solid, and then you can put up 10 runs in an inning. Just how much are you enjoying this season?
I don't know if we need to count on putting up 10 runs or even 6 in an inning. I mean, really, you do that by trying to have quality at-bats through your lineup, being tough outs, and we've done that. They've been very competitive, and have also understood that the game will humble you in a big way very fast. And when you think you got this game figured out, it'll bite you. And these guys know that, and they'll come in and prepare tomorrow.
What is it about this team that's allowed them to kind of put the foot on the throat, so to speak, the last two Big 12 Sundays?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you could probably say, George, you could probably say the offense today, couldn't you? I mean, we strung together some good at-bats and got some hits when we needed to, and that's hard to defend. I mean, when you start having quality at-bats, I think a pitcher feels the pressure of a team that is aggressive and lays off marginal pitches.
Can you tell me about Gutierrez's overall performance this weekend?
What did he do? Did he do something? He ran into a couple, didn't he? He had a really good weekend. Eric likes to play. I mean, we could line up play here in about an hour, and he'd be bouncing around, loving playing. And the neat thing about him is he really likes to play. I mean, I don't think in this game you always get the results you want, but he's going to come in and work at it each day and give you good at-bats most of the time.
What happened with the incident with him and James at the plate, do you know?
I think Eric probably ran a little slow to first, and I think James did what most catchers do, and I think Eric did what most hitters do, and I think that was that.
Can you speak about Devin Conley, a guy who seems to really know his role and come in, and just how instrumental is he to your offense?
Well, here this weekend he's very instrumental. I mean, the 2 bunts he got down Friday and Saturday, got a bunt down today. So now we're seeing he got a bunt down in each game and kind of got the offense going. He's a guy, when he's giving you quality at-bats, can really put a lot of pressure on the opposing team.
Another guy who started all this last series, Redmond, has he really kind of just become the front runner at that catching position?
Seems like it. I mean, we still got a lot of trust and faith in Tyler Floyd, but Hunter's been very good behind the plate as of late, and guys like throwing to him, and they like throwing to Tyler also. He's a great receiver, great thrower. Just really felt like we needed to go with Hunter this weekend, and I guess you could say he won the job this weekend, but at the same time, those 2 guys and even Mason the whole year have really embraced doing that role together.
Guys, feel free to ask questions about this coming week. This will probably be the last time we see you before Kansas.
Tim, do you feel like you've kind of clinched your NCAA resume at this point? Can you start thinking about that?
I can think about it. They can't think about it. So we can talk about it in this setting. We've had a good year as far as that goes, and but there's some baseball to be played in Kansas, Tulsa, Dallas, and back here after finals. So we've got a little bit of, we understand we need to keep playing and go respect the game, play the game that way, and let the chips fall as far as all that stuff. I know we're a pretty decent team.
How do you feel like you guys have momentum going into on the road for 4 games this coming week?
Well, we'll see how we pitch on Tuesday, right? I mean, that's kind of where it all starts, and probably not quite as easy to come back on the road as it is at home as far as that goes. So we need to go out and try to throw some goose eggs up and give ourselves a chance to tack on some runs on the road, because it's going to be harder.